welcome, y'all.
Hey, Chandler.
Hello.
Nice, soft-spoken.
I almost forgot to switch the camera on me for a second.
Oh, multitasking.
He's like, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Hey, Kirsten.
Hey. It's
Got
me.
your coffee mug of wine?
Yeah, I got my little Stanley cup. One of my coworkers got it. It's called the Admiral mug because I'm like, I'm in charge here. Y'all just don't even know. Y'all just don't even know. The HBIC.
Head bitch in charge.
Yes, ma'am.
Queen. Chandler, you're drinking
Take a guess.
Twisted Tea. Toy.
Yep.
I'm on the swear jar.
The old sweater.
Couple of corrections from the last show.
Yeah.
Apparently, we were talking about the dosage of Benadryl, and I think I said legal.
The legal limit.
10 times the legal limit rather than lethal limit. And also, I think I spelled Patreon wrong.
It was like you did an E where it shouldn't be.
Patreon. Patreon.
Grant.
So we usually do that at the end, but we're doing it here today, folks. If you'd like to help support the show and get me some linguistic classes, Patreon/grits. We appreciate you. And those who support the show. And right before we started, we were talking about Chandler as a child being hangry.
The little hangry boy.
He was so hangry.
A little tyrant.
He was having a little snack before we got on the episode, and I was just like, he would get hangry and wild. But you know when there's
like a little spaz?
No, just like he would cry and be just cranky as
what the hell?
Fuck. And I would just finally look at him. I mean, like it took me till probably he was like 5 years old to realize, when was the last time you ate something?
This little motherfucker's hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I think it was just because he would get so into whatever he was doing. He did not want to stop to eat.
And I'm not fighting you to fucking eat. You going to eat or you not? Like,
well, and corn dogs, thank God he loved them. And you can microwave those in about a minute. So that's what he ate a lot. When
that's
he was a
lucky
kid.
for you.
I can't imagine a life without corn dogs.
Corn dogs are good if it's like the right moment for corn dogs.
It's
There's always a right moment for corn dog.
We got the ones in the blue box. I want to say it was like carnival corn dogs or something.
I wish Blaze would eat a corn dog. He used to just eat the corn off of it and throw the dog out. I'm like, that's so shitty, bro.
Hey, so do you want me to get some corn dogs for the freezer upstairs?
Hey, you're offering,
you need to tell Alexa.
I'll eat a corn dog any day of the week, man.
You need to tell Alexa to put it on the shopping list. And don't say grocery list like Dad does, because she doesn't know. We don't have a grocery list.
She's not, yeah.
You can just set it up to like the Walmart app or something.
Does he say, hey, put this on the grocery list?
Well, what?
Alexa would not be able to understand my husband.
Really?
He'd be like, we need some boudin, or we need to get us some of that rice. Make sure you get the Paris rice. She'd be like, excuse me, I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
I don't know that one. Yet, remember when she first came out, we'd always be like, put dick and balls on the shopping list. Like,
dude, they would stand in front of Alexa and just do it for like hours.
Yeah.
Man.
Would it say dick and balls?
She'd put dick and balls on your shopping list. Yes.
Over and over and over again.
Well, I mean, whatever we said to her, she would put it on there. Like,
Alexa will be dirty if you ask for it.
Yeah. But sometimes I just randomly go, Alexa, thank you. And then sometimes she plays a little tune for me, like a little wind chime thing. You're so welcome. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Shut the fuck up. She does.
I think her. Yeah.
I think it's funny whenever I'm in like deep conversation with somebody in my car, and I think my car is Australian talking. So she'll repeat back what I say, and it'll be like, tell that bitch she can go fuck herself. And it's like completely different. I'm like, all right, that'll work. That's fine.
Have you seen the Tesla, the Grok AI?
Gronk?
It's called Grok.
Oh, Grok. Okay. Yeah. No, what is it?
It's their AI, but it's like they have an unhinged mode, and they will say like whatever.
That's awesome.
And when I mean whatever, like everything.
Wow.
Including the C word.
Everything. Every word you can think of, it'll say it.
Say all the words, Gronk.
And it'll do it.
That's funny.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Mrs. Krystin Broussard is going to tell us a story.
That would be me.
Let's go.
Okay, so this is a more recent story, ending like weeks ago. Okay.
Oh,
so super recent. Bryce was like, "You got to do this one." He doesn't normally suggest stories, so I was like, I started watching.
When my husband suggests something,
you got to do it.
I pay attention because he does not even listen to the podcast.
So Bryce will listen.
I know. Hey, Bryce.
Yeah. Hey, Bryce. He'll listen, but he doesn't normally. He's normally like, this will be a good one, but he was like, you got to do a story on this one. And I was like, it's so recent. So I started researching and I was like, okay, at least we have an ending.
Okay.
Because I know you don't, but I don't want to do a story with no ending either.
Okay.
So we have an ending.
have a resolution.
Yes. Okay. So today we're going to talk about the Banfields. No, I'm sorry, the Banfields. I typed it Banfield like multiple times and had to go back and correct it. So it's Banfield. We're going to go to Herndon, Virginia. It's roughly 25,000 in the population.
Virginia is for lovers.
Is it?
That's their state slogan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
It's like something I would know.
Where do you get it from?
Yeah. That fun fact.
Oh, Tucky. I don't know.
Way back in episode 10. No.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
That's okay.
Virginia.
So,
Virginia.
We're going to talk about Krystin and Brendan Banfield, which the double B's kills me. So I'm probably not going to use their last name anymore. So Krystin and Brendan met their freshman year in college. He was attending for his accounting degree and Krystin was pursuing a nursing degree. And by mere chance, they met and developed a strong connection right away.
Super.
They began dating and eventually got married in 2010, where they had a small ceremony, just friends and family. It didn't really seem like they were big showy people.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had their daughter in 2018. And soon after, they moved from Long Island, which is where they got married and they went to school. They moved from Long Island to Virginia.
Okay. I was like, how did Virginia come into this?
To Virginia for career opportunities. I know that Krystin, before they moved to Virginia, she was I don't want to say it wrong, but it was like a sexual assault nurse.
Yes, that is a special thing.
Okay. Is that what it's called, though?
I don't think so,
okay.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
because they have to be specially trained for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what she did. And then she like flipped completely opposite and she began working in a pediatric ICU.
Oh, wow.
So
wow.
Very, very different. But I wanted to note that, especially that was something that she was passionate about prior to the move. And then Brendan, he was working for the IRS as a criminal divisions agent.
Was he
for the
like
IRS?
A forensic accountant, probably?
I think so.
Yeah.
Now, as you can imagine, their careers were extremely busy, working weird, odd hours.
Yes.
More so, Krystin.
Yeah, as a nurse.
Yeah, in the ICU.
Especially.
Or PICU, I think is what they call it.
Yeah, you're right. No, is it PIC or NIC? Neonatal? NIC? It doesn't matter.
Either way. It was the pediatric ICU.
There you go.
So with their hours, they had decided they needed childcare. They only had one child. They needed childcare for her at odd hours of the night.
Mm-hmm.
So they decided they were going to hire an au pair. From what I gathered, an au pair is usually somebody who comes from another country.
Yes.
They had one before for a year. And from what I'm getting, like they only come for a certain amount of time. It's not like a
permanent.
Yeah.
What is it called?
An au pair. You've never heard this word before?
That's more French though, huh?
It is, but typically they're younger women, like maybe 20, 21. They live in the home with you. Mm-hmm. They're like 24-hour childcare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a live-in nanny, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they decided that was the best route. And she was very open about like telling all her friends, like, this is where I go through. This is who I've used so far.
Yeah.
These are like, there was a lot of people that were on this documentary that I watched that said, we got an au pair because Krystin was thorough and she gave us all the resources to be able to vet these people.
Also, a nurse is not going to leave her kid with just anyone.
Exactly.
You know.
But it is kind of scary when you're bringing somebody from another country.
Yeah.
Who's you don't
young.
really know.
Like typically they do not have formal training.
Right.
It's like they maybe got out of high school and went to college for a couple years and now they're doing this. It's not.
It's not like
You're not hiring Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes. Or Mary Poppins.
Mary fucking Poppins.
Mary fucking Poppins.
What?
Was she a nanny?
Yeah, she was a
I've
nanny.
never seen it.
Oh.
Mary Poppins?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Okay. Shh. Later.
Oh, heavens.
#hangry.
Put that on your bucket list to watch. It's a really good one. Like, that's a staple. Okay, so they decided to hire. They had one before, and then they ended up meeting.
What's her name?
So I went 2021. They decided to hire the au pair. The woman's name is Juliana, and I cannot say her last name.
That's fine.
I think it's Maglahas.
Okay. Do we know where she's from?
She's from Russia.
Okay.
No, she's from Brazil.
Okay.
Why did I say Russia? She's from Brazil because I wasn't following my fucking
Two
finger.
very similar places. I often get them confused.
You shouldn't. She was 22 years old.
Yeah.
She's from Brazil.
So far, I'm hitting all the tick marks.
Yeah. So she did. I wrote that. She checked all the boxes for what Krystin wanted to take care of their daughter.
You know, a lot of people that so also people that hire au pairs usually are pretty wealthy.
Wealthy, yes.
And if Juliana was bilingual, a lot of people like for their children to be bilingual, raised up bilingual. So that's another like good thing about having an au pair.
Because their primary language is wherever they come from.
Yeah.
And they tend to speak to those kids and kind of teach them in that way.
Yeah.
I think a lot, like, do au pairs come from Mexico too?
Au pairs can come from anywhere.
Wherever?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Russia is a commonplace.
They're probably more strict too.
I don't know.
Y'all should have got me an au pair, man.
Fuck you.
I could have been speaking Spanish out here, man. Dude,
Bro.
I could be doing grits with a side of murder in Espanol.
What's your age difference between your two older siblings?
7.
Kelsey is 7, I think.
Yeah.
And Dalton's in the middle?
7. He would be 6 years.
Okay. So I was going to say you probably didn't even need an au pair, but
Kelsey was the au pair.
yes,
Yeah.
you had an au
Kelsey
pair,
was my au pair,
goddammit.
but she spoke one language.
Her language was shut the fuck up, you angry little kid.
I don't think she was like, here's a corn dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm
She
down.
figured out
Fuck.
I don't
to
think
feed
she
me
was ever
corn
mean
dogs
to you.
before you did.
Yeah, I don't think she was ever mean to you. Maybe she was. We can talk about that later off the show, but
Family
Creepy.
counseling. Okay, so a little over a year after
Juliana.
after she arrived, February 24th, 2023, everything changed. Krystin had the day off, and so she planned to sleep in. I'm assuming she'd been on nights or something like that.
Yeah.
And she just decided to sleep in. Brendan went off to work, and Juliana had planned a day with Valeria to go to the zoo.
Is that
which
their
that's
child's
the daughter?
name?
Yeah.
Valeria?
Yep.
Okay.
Around 8 a.m., the police get a 911 call from Juliana saying that she needed help and that her friend was stabbed in the neck. Dispatch is asking for her address, and she can't really, she was panicking. Like, she couldn't connect A to Z at all. So Brendan's there because she calls him and is like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
And he shows up, he grabs the phone, and he says, this is the address. They ask him who he was and what was going on. He said, I'm Brendan Banfield. I'm a federal agent, and this is my house, and somebody's here.
Damn. They were at the house?
What do you mean?
He said, this is my house.
Yes. So the au pair called him before calling 911 and said, somebody's fucking here.
From the house?
Yes.
I thought they were on their outing.
So I'll get to that.
Okay.
So he says, I'm a federal agent. This is my house. Somebody's here. He says, I shot him and he stabbed my wife. So he says that there's a man who is attacking my wife and she's bleeding and she isn't responding, but she's still breathing. You can hear Juliana in the background asking him to just please send help. Officers arrive at the Banfield house and things go into like immediate chaos. The first thing that Juliana is worried about, of course, is the daughter. She tells the police that she's in the basement, and her and the officer, they head down to check on the daughter. And the police officer and Juliana and Valeria, they go outside.
How old is Valeria at this point?
4.
Okay.
So she's little.
Yeah. But like you shoved her in the basement? What the fuck? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry. I have so many theories right now. So many
And that's
theories.
fine. And I'll break all of this down for you momentarily.
So the injured person he shot is at the house.
Yes.
The wife who's been stabbed is at the house.
Yes.
The poor little girl's in the basement.
Yes.
So the cop.
But think about basement in.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a grimy. Like
Okay.
it's like a
It's a
game
finished-
room.
finished
Yeah, I
basement.
mean, like
So
it'd be like this as your basement. You know.
the au pair, the child, and Brennan
Uh-huh.
all went outside to talk to the cops.
No, Brennan's still upstairs.
Okay.
So they meet at the front door. They go down. They bring the daughter and the au pair outside. And the police officer begins to question her after they said, hey, go sit in the cruiser, little girl.
Mhm.
Like, we don't want to have all this chaos around you, which
Right.
which I'm glad they did that because she didn't need to know really what was going on.
Right. Too young.
Yeah. To know, to even be able to comprehend what the hell is happening.
Yeah.
So the husband's upstairs with the wife and the person that is there. The police take her outside. They begin to question her. The other officer goes upstairs and they are trying to figure out what's going on. Brennan tells them that he shot the man who was in his house because he was attacking his wife. So they know at this point that 2 people need immediate medical attention.
Yeah.
They start asking Juliana questions outside about what happened. She tells them that she was taking Valeria to the zoo, but she forgot their lunches that they packed. So she went back to go get the lunches so they could head off to the zoo. It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine the zoo ain't even fucking opened yet. When she did pull back up, she saw a car in the driveway. And it wasn't a car that she'd ever seen before. And she saw the man getting out of the car. He had a bag with him and he entered the house through the front door.
I just want to point this out. Earlier, you said when she called, she said, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, you're saying she had never seen this car before, this guy.
When she's saying my friend, she's talking about
Oh, the mom.
Krystin.
Oh,
She's
okay.
not talking about the guy.
The stranger. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
it is a guy.
Okay.
Why she said my friend, I don't know, but I think she just was panicking at that point. So she saw the guy coming through the front door. She tells them that she called Krystin, and I guess to try and figure out what the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, if this is a dude here for you, like,
Right.
I don't need to be scared. It's fine. Krystin didn't answer because, of course, she was sleeping in. So because she didn't answer, she called Brennan. And that's the whole reason why he made it back to the house, because she saw the car. She hadn't even gone into the house yet. She just saw the car and the strange man going into the house. And so that kind of startled her. So she wanted somebody else to go in with her. So that's full circle what happened with why he came back. Brennan was right up the road. He was getting breakfast. So he turned around and he headed back that way. He gets there. He runs in. He starts yelling at the man because at this point he's upstairs and the man is leaning over his wife with a knife.
Oh my God.
He says, drop the wife. This is the police, which he
Drop the wife.
drop the knife. Drop the
It's
knife.
contagious.
It is. Drop the knife.
Drop the wife.
Drop my wife.
This is the police.
This is the police.
He said he was a police.
He's IRS.
That ain't fucking police, bro.
That's just what was said.
Okay.
I ain't defending his word choices.
Okay.
That's what he says. The man turns around and he tells Brennan that he's going to kill her. And he begins to stab Krystin. And that's when Brennan shot the man. just to get him to stop stabbing his wife.
So I did not know IRS agents carried guns.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
So from what I watched, that's a thing.
Okay.
Who said it? I can't give you credibility,
Right,
but it was said in the documentary that
Bro, it can't be
they
that
do.
serious, man. Come on.
Dude.
not an IRS accountant.
Well, I just feel like everyone hates the IRS.
Fuck the IRS. Maybe that's why they have to carry guns.
But like
That's the only-
literally, do you need a gun?
Like, bro, come on now.
service weapon, I guess.
Okay,
I don't
stop.
fucking know.
All right, let's just
I
go.
don't know.
We could have
we
a
could pick that whole thing fucking
We could have an
apart.
hour discussion
Yes.
on why
What's
fuck.
the episode number?
This is 302.
302.
303. IRS.
Yeah.
agent
IRS
podcast.
agents. There you
IRS.
go.
Okay, here's what we're going to call it. IRS. Guns, yes or no?
Yeah. All the questions about fucking IRS. Okay, so he shoots the guy. Then, while Juliana is telling the police what happened, they're getting Brennan, and they're upstairs talking to Brennan. He starts complaining of leg pain. What happened between here and there, we'll find out later.
Okay.
So he's complaining of leg pain. They take him in the ambulance and they take him to the hospital. Of course, he's freaking out. He's asking.
Tell me again who had leg pain. I'm sorry, I was writing down a
That's
note.
okay. Brennan,
Okay, gotcha.
the husband.
Yes, I know who he is.
Maybe
Gotcha.
he got a leg cramp. I don't fucking know. I don't know what could have caused him.
Eat a banana,
Yeah,
Brennan.
I mean, like, I don't know what would have caused him between shooting the guy and helping his wife. I don't know. So they take him in the ambulance. They take him to the hospital. He's freaking out. He's asking all kind of questions about like, what's going on with my wife?
Yeah.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
Because at this point, he only knows that she's been stabbed once, maybe twice. So he's still like, she was talking or she was breathing when I left. She's fine.
Yeah.
Mentally just rationalizing that. The doctor comes in and says, your wife is dead.
Oh my God.
And as plain as, and me and Bryce watched this together, as plain as you could say it, she came in and said, your wife is dead. There was no like
softening.
Your wife is dead. That's it.
No bedside manner.
That's it. I was very surprised. He starts to break down in the hospital room, and the doctor basically said, like, it doesn't matter what you would have done. The injuries that she sustained, she was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
We could have sewed her up. She still would have died. There's a million things that could have tried to have been done, but the injuries, she was dead. Like, that was it.
They were fatal.
Yes. So back at the house, the police are combing through the house, trying to get an idea of like what the fuck happened. Like why, what, who was this person? What's going on? Where they lived, it wasn't a high crime area. And nobody really saw stuff like this happening in anywhere near where they lived. But it wasn't like a wealthy neighborhood. It was like a middle class.
Yeah.
Just let your kids play in the...
And it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
And it's 8 o'clock.
Who freaking breaks in the house and just goes straight for stabbing?
Right. Bright and early.
I have so many
Why are you
theories.
breaking in the house with a knife to begin with?
I have so many theories.
Yeah. So, well, what are your theories? Let's hear your
Brennan
predictions.
has hired someone to kill his wife.
That's your theory.
The au pair accidentally interrupted that because she forgot to bring the packed lunches.
Okay.
She calls him, and now he has to react
Mm-hmm.
because he can't just be like, well, I got to give it 10 minutes and let him finish killing
Yeah,
her.
hopefully he finishes.
Yeah. So that's my theory.
That's your theory.
right
Okay.
now.
Chandler?
What do you think, Chandler?
I feel like the au pair has got his
Something to do with it?
yeah.
She's giving you sus
her
vibes?
connection.
Okay.
Well, she did. I mean, that's true because you talked about the au pair. You didn't really just be like, they have an au pair. Like, we talked about it
Yeah.
for quite a bit. So maybe she is involved.
Has
in
some sort of
kind
connection. Okay. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything at this point
Good.
for you guys.
Good.
So the police find out who this man is, and they identify this man as Joseph Ryan.
Is Mr. Ryan alive after being shot?
I'll get to that.
All right.
So Joseph Ryan has zero ties to this family. No one even knew who the hell he was or why he would do this to Kristine.
He's a hitman.
During this time, I will tell you this: he is not a hitman.
Okay.
I will give you that now. He is not a hitman.
Okay.
So during this time, Brennan, the daughter, and the au pair are placed in a hotel while the police process the house. They found that the fact that the man, Joseph Ryan, I might call him Joe, Joseph Ryan, didn't use force to get in the house. It was almost like he was let in. They found that to be a little odd.
Like maybe he was the plumber coming to fix the toilet and she opened the door and was like, hey, come on in, fix the toilet.
Yes, but remember, she's sleeping in.
Right.
So.
Okay.
So the police looked through Krystin.
The au pair left the door open.
Police.
You're right, Chandler.
I feel like this is an affair situation now.
Oh.
Police look through
Brendan being with the au pair.
On the au pair.
Yeah. All right. Good.
No, I
go
wasn't
ahead.
saying that. I was saying the
wife was having an affair.
Oh, and he just like turned on her.
That's like the only reason he was there.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
So they looked through both Krystin and Joseph's phones, and it's going to get a little weird here, guys. But
hang on, buckle up.
Yeah, at the direction of my dear husband, I had to go deep into this one.
All right.
They find out after they dig through Krystin and Joseph's phone that they had been in contact over social media. It was a social media platform involving fetishes called FetLife.
Oh, fuck, Chandler. You're right.
FetLife. That's literally what it's called.
FetLife.
The conversations were involving rough sex for hire.
Okay.
They had a few conversations leading up to the day.
Bro. She's like, you should have waited till 8:30. I mean, bro, like the au pair just left to go to the zoo.
Bro was waiting down the road at the stop sign.
Okay, so I'm going to jump ahead. Just listen.
Okay. She's like, shut the fuck up.
So they had a few conversations leading up to the day, telling him how excited she was. And she was super nervous. But she also told him, I think that's part of the fun of it.
Mm-hmm.
And he sends a picture of what he would be bringing with him, including a knife, rope, and chains.
Mm-hmm.
So the knife was already discussed.
Mm-hmm.
The day of, I don't know why I keep having a burp. The day of, he tells her ETA is 7:30. So Joe was already trying to get there at 7:30, not even
like,
8. He's ready. We're doing this shit.
We're doing this
it's
shit.
Happening.
She's like, no.
8 o'clock, motherfucker.
He got some other spots filled up.
Probably.
The rest of the day, man.
A whole agenda.
10 o'clock.
That's his job, right? Wasn't it sex for hire, rough sex for hire?
Rough sex for hire.
I got to get there at 7:30, man. I got a 10 o'clock.
Yeah. If you want to lay and snuggle after, fuck, we got to get this show on the road.
I'm big spoon.
You spent the extra $150. I mean, come on.
I don't want to deny you of your add-ons. So he says ETA 7:30, but the traffic might be bad. So I think he was just kind of saying, I'll be there. Don't worry. So now prior to this encounter, Joseph did have conversations with Krystin saying, I don't want to violate anybody. Kind of like, this is my motto of my business. I don't want to violate anybody, and I don't want to cause anybody to go into like a panic attack or anything like that.
He has rules of engagement.
He wants to make sure that the service that he is providing. And
I had no idea there was like sex on demand, like just like Postmates or fucking.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Fucking.
From hearing from like people who knew him, this was beneficial for him and the other person. Like this was something that he really liked to do. It wasn't so much of a job. It was like,
and he got paid.
Yes,
bro.
it was like, I like this. We can fuck, and I'm good.
Do what you love, and you never work a day in your life.
That's how it was perceived. Exactly like that. So he wanted to make sure that it was a good time for both parties. Okay. Otherwise, he was not doing it. He didn't want to send somebody into a frenzy.
Gotcha. He ain't a bad guy.
Yeah. He's not the bad guy here. So police continue to investigate everything, and they look into Brennan and what the background of the husband and wife actually look like. Brennan immediately hires a lawyer, so he refuses to have any conversation with anybody about anything.
I mean, you know what? I've always been like, I'll talk to the cops. I didn't do anything. I would talk to them. But in this day and age,
nah, I'm not doing it.
I'm just like, yep, okay,
I ain't saying
I'm
shit.
getting a lawyer.
Fuck no. Because I'd be the one to talk myself into a fucking arrest.
But here's the other thing. He actually shot someone.
He
and
did.
even though without a doubt, this sounds like a self-defense type situation. 100%. And Virginia may be a stand your ground.
I didn't look that up. I should have.
Doesn't matter. All of that shit, like, you still are going to need a lawyer.
Yeah. Absolutely.
If you fucking shot someone and it's crystal clear that it was self-defense.
And you shot somebody with your fucking service weapon.
Yes. Oh, God. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
You shot somebody with your service weapon.
Okay.
Your IRS gun.
Yeah, your IRS gun.
It shoots paintballs.
Little freaking tiny slugs that barely knock people down.
What are they? What are those?
Them rubber bullets.
Yeah, rubber bullets. Yeah.
That would have been best case scenario for him. Fuck. So he immediately gets a lawyer. We don't hear anything from him until later. They did find out that Brennan, and you said it, Brennan had an affair.
With the first au pair?
No. It was about 10 years ago. It was not with the au pair.
Oh, okay.
It was a woman named Jennifer, and that was her, I don't know what they called it, pseudonym, or it was like her fake name. Projecting
her identity.
Yeah, she didn't want to be really involved, but she felt like it was necessary that because she saw the article and was like, oh, I feel like I need to say something here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So she said that she met Brennan on another website, Sugar Babies.
Dude.
Okay, wait. I've heard of this site.
What do you think it's for?
So she's young and he wants a younger girl, I think. Like, it's an escort type, like there's sex involved.
This is like some pay pigs.
But like they want a sugar daddy because they're sugar babies.
Yes. So they want someone to take care of them. And the way that she described it, and I don't know if she was trying to like not taint herself, but like, the way that she described it was more of a relationship for hire.
Yeah. I've heard of sugar babies.
So she would...
From another crime show.
Yeah. So she would go on dates with him or go on weekends with him, and he would pay for everything and pay her.
Right.
While they were on the weekend. I don't know. I would assume there was sex involved.
Yes.
I mean, God forbid he's paying for all this shit and doesn't get fucked. But... I would assume, but that wasn't the primary reason for what was going on.
So basically, she's making money and he's paying for everything.
Everything, yes.
I mean, like, I've heard of this, like, sometimes the men will even pay, like, their rent.
Yes.
Buy them a car.
And so that's what she said. She said that he would even give her just, like, gifts of money.
Yeah.
Because he just was like, sure, you know, and there's no way that they didn't develop feelings because this was like a year and a half of a relationship.
Yeah.
So it was
She might not have.
Maybe not.
Well, maybe she was.
Maybe she was playing all the fields.
I just feel like older.
He had to have caught feelings.
I feel like, of course, yes. I feel like older rich men.
But he wasn't even rich, and that's the thing.
So how the fuck was he affording this? Okay, you're gonna tell me.
But his wife was a freaking nurse.
Yeah, but girl, are you not balancing the checkbook every month?
Ain't no telling.
What the fuck? All right,
ain't no telling.
Sorry, huh?
He might have been embezzling
from the IRS. That would be so easy.
That would be awesome.
I feel like it would be so fucking easy.
Rose in there checking his own books.
Like that'd be the perfect twist for the story.
Dude, I got this letter from the IRS. This is work related. Probably 2 years ago, saying that we didn't pay our quarterly payroll taxes.
You're like, bitch, the fuck we did.
Well, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm just like, ha 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 ha.
LOL.
This is so funny. And I send them all the fucking backgrounds of the all the confirmation numbers, and here's the amount, blah, blah, blah. To this day, they still have not resolved this.
Really?
And every time they send me a letter about it, I copy the previous 10 times.
I love doing that.
I've emailed
doing that.
And then I started writing in with a red Sharpie.
See below, bitch.
No. Give to supervisor, 4th attempt to contact you regarding this.
Did you?
I keep sending it. So now they don't send me letters saying I owe it anymore. Now they send me letters saying, we need another 60 days to look into this. We need another 60 days.
I bet y'all fucking do. That's funny.
Yeah.
I love having red receipts.
You know what? Because y'all are just fucking... No, I'm sending them paper shit in the mail. They don't have an email I can contact. They do not have a fax number I can contact.
Really?
I am sending them paper shit in the mail and keeping it.
Snail mail.
Bro, the feds are like a million years behind.
Yes, and I'm keeping copies of it. And every time I keep a copy and another letter comes in, I make all the copies of all the times I've sent it in. And I send it again.
My favorite thing to do at work is when people are like, we have received no correspondence regarding this email. And I forward, copy, paste. I copy all my supervisors. I'm like, please see below.
Yes.
We have reached out X amount of times. Fuck y'all.
Yes.
If I could type fuck y'all, I would. I can't, but I want to.
I know.
They might look at it.
You know the subject, fuck y'all. They would.
You know why the IRS can't fucking get my shit straight is because they've given people guns and they're
exactly
just willy-nilly
right.
fucking running around the street.
Pointing that shit at
got
people.
a Starbucks like showing their badge.
They're on
it's like you like my
yeah,
you like my gun, sugar
books,
baby.
I'd like a free latte, please. Grande.
See my badge, bitch.
Sorry. Fucking, if we have any IRS listeners, I'm sure you are a wonderful human being.
Yeah, no.
But you have to know that everyone hates the IRS.
Everyone hates
This is not new information to you.
You go into it being like, are you able to deal with the fact that everyone will hate you for the rest of your career?
People hate you.
All right. I forgot where we were. I'm so sorry that I derailed you.
That's okay. So she says that they have had this 1.5 year long thing. And what's so crazy is one time they were at the house and she even said, he's so ballsy that he had me at the house all the time. And one time Krystin walked in and she's there and basically she chewed her ass out and was like, do you know that I work my fucking ass off to make sure everything's taken care of and you're over here fucking around with this floozy, this whore. And she left, but they kept the relationship going a couple weeks longer and he broke up with her.
Well, I'm going to have to end you.
And she's like, delete. All right, next sugar baby, here we go.
I'm going to have to end you, Krystin, so that I can have my sugar baby back.
Right.
But I still need you to keep working.
Yes, please, God, go to work
I need your
pay
paycheck.
for the fucking shit. So, she said that she was also given the impression that he was going to leave.
Yeah.
He never fucking left. And there are reasons why he never left, that he didn't want to share custody. He didn't want to split everything. And what I can only assume is Krystin made the most.
Yeah.
And he didn't make enough to handle everything.
Right.
And that's why he didn't want to uproot the whole world. This is the affair after he's had other affairs. So this wasn't anything new to Krystin. Like, she already fucking knew this is what he was doing.
He's a horrible person.
So a few months have passed since the murders happened. And during that time...
Okay, you said murders. So the sex guy that came, he died?
He died,
okay.
Yes. I didn't tell you that. Yeah,
okay.
He ended up dying as well. They both died.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead.
So
it's been how long?
A few months. A few months have passed since the murders. And during that time, Brendan and Juliana and the daughter had moved back into the house.
All right.
The police kept tabs on both Brendan and Juliana's social media, and they kept seeing these pictures that Juliana was posting. Mind you, Juliana's 22, maybe 23 at this time.
Well, he's like, I got me an au pair. Why am I going to sugarbabies.com?
Right. She would post things with another person, things like a hand on the leg or pictures, but the picture would be covered up by like emoji or words or fuzzed out. So
this dude's just a sex maniac.
A sex fanatic.
Yes.
So when they saw the picture of the man's hand on the leg, the police started kind of putting 2 and 2 together.
Your nails look great. Sorry.
I did them myself.
They look really sorry.
Thank you. It cost me $4.50 to do these bitches.
Sidebar. Go ahead.
So the picture with the hand on the leg, there was enough things that they knew that watch was Brennan. That, this freckle on his hand was his. So they kind of put 2 and 2 together and they figured out that the man that was in the pictures that Juliana kept posting was Brendan Banfield. They had romantic trips together. some trips with his daughter, and some of those trips were before the murder ever happened. Because Juliana didn't know any better and was posting all this shit thinking she wasn't going to get caught. I think that she genuinely didn't know better.
She was just a dumb 22-year-old.
She's 22. So.
Sorry, Chandler.
Yeah, sorry, Chandler. So.
Girls are dumber.
They are.
When they're 22.
They are. And if they feel like they're in love and they're, it's just the whole thing. So at that point, they had enough to arrest Juliana on the murder of Joseph Ryan.
Oh.
Listen, Linda.
She had an IRS gun too.
Listen, Linda. So they looked back on the tapes when they spoke with Juliana.
Mm-hmm.
And she's freaking out, of course, as you would. One thing that they didn't catch immediately, and I don't know if they didn't catch it immediately or if they really thought that this was a self-defense type thing. Juliana said to the detective that she spoke with that she shot Joseph Ryan a second time after Brennan shot him the first time.
That's weird.
Very weird. She said that. She said that I shot him the second time. So Brennan, when he came in, he shot him to get him off his wife from stabbing his wife.
Right.
Self-defense, yes. She comes in and she shoots this man a second time.
With the same gun?
Different gun.
Oh, okay.
And I'll get to that.
All right.
Different gun. So with her admitting that she shot this man, they arrested her. I think that Joseph Ryan's mother was so hardcore on the police that she was like, we're just not shutting this down like this.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way that he went in there with the intent to kill this woman.
Right.
There's no way that
I know he's a freak in the bed and shit.
And that's fine. Do you, boo-boo? If that's what you like and that's how you want to make your money, do you. But his mom was adamant about there's no fucking way that this is how this went down.
Right.
So they arrested her for the murder of Joseph Ryan. She said that while Brennan was taking care of his wife, she heard Joseph Ryan laying on the ground moaning, and she went into the other room at the direction of Brennan and grabbed the gun and fired the fatal shot that killed Joseph Ryan.
Oh, wow.
This is what she says. So that whole conversation gives them another search warrant to the house because Juliana's still living there.
Yeah.
Brennan's still living there. The daughter's still living there. So when they went for another search warrant into the house, what do you think they found?
A bullet hole in the wall. I have no idea. I don't know what.
Okay. So what they found was Krystin was literally wiped from the entire house.
Oh, no pictures.
No pictures, no articles of clothing, no memorial, nothing. She just was like, it was like that she never was there.
I'm not surprised.
So then they go upstairs to find the master bedroom with a photo of Juliana and Brennan with his arm around her on the side table. And the closet was filled with Juliana's clothes. Her lingerie was laying around the house. It was like a whole sex
It was his
show.
little, now I have my sugar baby.
Yes, for real.
And you're not going to be the au pair anymore, so I don't have to pay you.
Yes. You're going to be my baby.
Yeah.
So, in Juliana's pretrial, they find out that before the murders had taken place, Brennan had taken Juliana to the shooting range.
Oh.
And she had even posted. So a lot of this stuff is very social media.
Dumb girl, 22-year-old girl posting everything on social media.
She posted her shooting a gun at the shooting range on her social media. And this was something that Brennan never was like, hey, Krystine, let's go to the shooting range.
Right.
Let's go, make sure that because that's something that Bryce would be like, let's go to the shooting range. And
yeah.
I'd be like, cool, let's go.
Yeah.
So now at this point, they're kind of suspecting that Brendan had a little bit more involvement in what happened than
They should have suspected that before. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they were trying to...
I don't know. Their gut should have been telling them something.
Because...
Maybe they were just keeping it close to the vest. But they literally should have been thinking, like, seriously?
I agree.
I'm no detective.
And me neither.
Neither is Chandler. And he said the au pair was
Chandler
involved.
done leaned back already. He's like, you know what? I already know what's up.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah.
Can you pause your thing?
Why? Do you need to go pee?
Yes, so bad.
So just...
I was surprised that you didn't go earlier.
Leave the camera on y'all, swing your mic out.
And just run
and
for
go
it.
pee. So,
it's okay, Chandler. I've done it before too. It's all good.
I've
no shame. No shame.
But I can't.
yeah. It's like, I was locked in until
my bladder was like,
bladder
fuck you.
Took over.
There's a limit, man.
Yeah,
I hear
understand. So they find all the things and they're like, all right, this bitch is nestled in on, she's basically Krystin at this point. So now they're suspecting Brennan and they're starting to feel like, all right, well, what else did we miss? What else? And I don't want to say miss like they were neglectful in the case because I don't think they were.
But sometimes you have to go start at the beginning and look with a fresh set of eyes.
Yeah. I think that in all the ramblings that Juliana gave them, it was very hard to understand, one, what she was saying, and two, like where her mindset was actually driving towards, because she was genuinely spazzed the fuck out. She was frantic. She was freaking out.
Well, he probably rehearsed the whole thing with her, but you still, once you do it.
Well, once you watch that shit firsthand.
But you also shot a human.
You also shot him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that I've never shot a person, so I can't imagine. But like,
poor sex dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
poor Mr. Sex Man.
Yeah.
So after they kind of dig a little bit deeper, it's 570 days after the murder happens.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. After the murder happens, they arrest Brendan Banfield.
Good.
Brendan Banfield. I don't know why I keep saying Banfield because it's Brennan and then it's just, anyway.
Okay, so, and she's, Juliana is in jail already.
She's in custody for the murder of Joseph Ryan because she admitted it from the jump.
Right.
So they arrest Brennan and they arrest him on the double murder.
Oh.
They arrest him on Krystin's murder and Joseph Ryan's murder.
I mean, obviously the sex guy didn't stab her. We've established that. So he had to been the one that was stabbing her.
Did we establish that?
Yeah, the sex guy, because he was so cautious and careful. Like,
we're just thinking that he didn't do that.
Oh. Okay.
You know who stabbed her?
What?
You know who stabbed her? The au pair.
Oh. Chandler's back on the au pair again.
Dude, Chandler's jiving today.
Yes,
I'm impressed.
He's locked in.
Because he normally rides with the wrong guy and he is on it today.
Hey, I've learned.
He's on it.
I've learned.
He's like, suspect all the people that you wouldn't expect. It's so funny to watch these things with Bryce because like he will be like, yeah, she's a fucking slut. I'm like, bro, watch, because I've already watched the fucking shit, bro. Wait. And then like 5 minutes later, he's like, I'm sorry I called her a slut. I feel really bad for her. I'm like, see?
You do it enough times on mic and then you start to
You're
learn.
like, all right, I know.
You're kind of forced to learn at that point.
So here's what we have at the time of the arrest of Brennan. This is what we have. So, one, they find out that the morning of the murder, Brennan goes to breakfast. He gets McDonald's for breakfast.
Breakfast, bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, bro.
Which is fine and normal. However, he sits in the parking lot for 20 minutes.
And eats it.
After. Juliana never left the neighborhood.
Oh.
She sat in the cul-de-sac waiting for the intruder. Okay? The front door was unlocked using Krystin's phone, and then the phone was powered off and put in the drawer in the kitchen.
Okay.
When Juliana sees Joseph Ryan arrive at the house and go inside, she calls Brennan, and Brennan meets Juliana, and they go inside through the basement entrance and they leave the daughter downstairs.
Okay.
They go upstairs. They go up there and Brennan shoots Joseph and gets the knife and stabs Kristine.
All right.
So it wasn't the au pair.
I didn't think, honestly, from what you said about Joe, that he was going to be the one stabbing her.
But he did bring the knife.
Yes, I know. But
so
we already knew. Like,
it'll look that way.
It's sex play. It's sex play.
But would you bring a knife for sex play?
If you're at fet.com, what did you say?
FetLife.
FetLife.
But would you bring a knife for rough sex?
If she wanted to be like, hold the knife against me, not cut her or stab her, but just as
I'd be
prop.
like, bring the chain, handcuffs, rope, like bring all that shit, but don't fucking bring a knife.
She might have wanted it amped up.
Maybe.
Wait, how did they know that he was coming?
Just wait. Just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. So they go upstairs. He shoots Joseph Ryan and stabs Kristine. When they were going over the 911 call, when the police were going over the 911 call, they find out that there was another call made the same day.
To 911?
To 911. The phone call, I guess they record all the 911 calls as soon as they pick up.
Of course.
The phone call was only 8 seconds long. And they say 911 dispatch, whatever. They hear a man moaning on the phone call. The phone call hangs up.
Poor Joe.
Ain't no telling. If I was dispatch and I pick up a phone call, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to hear them having sex. Like it was a moan. It wasn't like a.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it wasn't like a dying moan. It just was a regular
just a
moan. Right.
Take it however you want to take it.
Right. However you want to take it. So, Juliana was the one that made that call. She quickly hangs up. A few minutes later, she makes that 911 call that we talked about at the beginning, where she says my friend was stabbed.
So she was the one that made the initial.
Correct.
And poor Joe's dying in the background.
He is dying in the background. She hangs that call up.
That's what the noise was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it was a man moaning, and as a dispatch, I guess you wouldn't know a dying moan or a sex moan between either. But what's crazy is dispatch called back and they left a voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
Saying,
absolutely.
I didn't know that they would do that. I didn't
know. Yeah, I didn't know.
And also, if you had a landline, they'd know where the call came from. Exactly. Address wise.
But I think that it was cell phone.
Of course.
Because this is yesterday.
Right. Of course, there was no landline.
Yeah. So now that they're both locked up for the murders, and after some time, Juliana is like, fuck this. I'm fixing to tell y'all what's really up.
Right.
I don't blame her. She wants a deal. So October 25th, 2024. So the murders happen in 2023.
2024.
We're talking October 2024. Was it 2023? I think it was 2023.
I think so.
I dropped my fucking papers.
Of all the things I wrote down, I did not write the year down because you said this just happened.
It did. Yeah. So February 2023. Now we are at October 2024.
Okay.
So they have her. She's like, I want a deal. I'm going to tell you what really happened in that room. So they have her speak in front of prosecutors and like everyone that's going to be involved in this case. So she tells them that he had taken her to New York and told her that he didn't want Kristine in their lives anymore. And that she asked him, okay, fine. Because at this point, obviously, they're having an affair.
Right.
Obviously. So she says, well, will you be divorcing her? And he's like, well, it would just be easier if she was out the picture all the way.
I mean, he could get life insurance and all kinds of other shit.
It would, I think and I don't know, but my idea of it was his motivation was he didn't want to share custody of his kid.
Your impression, yeah,
yeah, that's kind of what I was feeling.
And you want to hear my theory?
Yes.
What? He was going to get life insurance, but instead of logging on to MetLife, he logged on to FetLife. And he saw the form.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And
It's possible. So
Joe's picture front page.
Yeah. And Joe did not look like a creepy guy. He just was like a normal regular
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
So Brendan comes up with the plan to make this profile on FetLife. He would be finding someone, and he told Juliana all of this. I want to find someone that likes to play with blood or wants to use a knife during this sexual encounter. So he found Joseph Ryan. And if there was any way...
oh, my God.
Yeah.
Krystin ain't even freaky.
That's crazy, man.
Krystin ain't even
crazy.
But that's why I told you about her profession prior to going to...
Yes, the sexual assault. Yes.
How in the fucking fuck?
Yes.
If this is what she's done as a job, that she's going to be like, oh, yeah, I want somebody to come in and fake rape me.
Right. Yeah.
So in the documentary, they have her friends are like, there's no fucking way. Like,
Right.
she did this for a living. There's no way that this was something that she was into. So,
Brendan, you're stupid.
he very stupid. So he actually goes through and talks to multiple guys and finds Joseph Ryan to be like the perfect fit. So he tells Juliana, she's like, I don't want to be involved in any of this.
Yeah.
So he tells Juliana, well, I need you to be involved because I need somebody to have my back if shit goes wrong.
Yeah.
And of course, I genuinely think that at that point, she didn't really believe that he was going to do all this shit.
No.
I think that she just was kind of like, okay, whatever, like
22-year-old girl.
Okay, if that's what you want to do.
This older man who can support
who's going to pay for everything for my life, and I can marry him and get a fucking green card and live here forever. So she goes on to tell them what happened when they walked into the bedroom when Brennan shot Joseph and grabbed a knife and starts stabbing Krystin. And she tells him, Krystin tells Brennan, like, let me go. You've already stabbed me enough. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna bleed. Like, I'm a nurse. I know that I'm fixing to fucking die from this shit. Stop stabbing me, please. Fuck. What she said, like her last few things, she talked about like her daughter's birthday was coming up and how could you do this before her birthday? Like,
damn.
What the fuck?
I fucking hate him.
Like, couldn't you fucking wait until like at least after her birthday so that I don't have to fucking die and you know not have her 5-year-old birthday finished? It's awful. So
he's gross.
Now part of the plea, and he looks gross. I should have printed pictures. He looks gross. He looks like a little fucking weasel. Like a little keyboard hero. He just looks like a piece of shit. Bryce was like, he looks like a fucking killer. I'm like, yes, he does. Now, as part of the plea deal that Juliana thought that she was taking, she would plead guilty to involuntary manslaughter and
be deported to Brazil.
And the prosecution or the DA or whoever was in this room said that they would recommend time served because at this point she's been in jail for a year.
Yeah.
And then she would immediately be deported. So when I was watching, I was like, why the fuck would she not be deported? And I later found out because of the severity of the crime.
Yeah.
She would serve her time and then be deported.
Oh, okay.
That's that makes the most sense.
It does.
Is that not how it usually goes?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a...
But they said time served.
This is what they said.
Okay.
This is what they said.
Like,
this is what they told her.
I would not want to deport this person.
They lied.
This is what they told her.
They lied.
I want to keep this person in my jail.
Well, because it's ultimately up to the judge.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you're right.
They can recommend.
We're making this deal with you, but we don't have the final.
We don't have the final say. Yeah. They basically said, we would recommend time served and you be fucking deported. Yes. And she's like, cool.
Yeah, I'll take
fucking go home. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So that was under the contingency of she's going to testify at Brenna's trial.
Yeah.
Because they do have him in custody. January.
Well, he couldn't kill her, at least.
Right. She knew that.
Yeah.
She knew he was arrested. She knew that if she testified, there's nothing he could do to her in the long run.
Yeah.
She'd never be a fucking au pair again. That's for sure. Like your dreams of coming and be here is fucked. So January 13, 2026.
Ooh.
So literally yesterday.
Literally like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to trial for 2 counts of murder. They also add on charges of felony child cruelty and felony child abuse because all of this took place with his daughter in the house.
Interesting.
Wow.
So they tacked
Might
on
as
those
well.
2. Well, yeah, I mean,
Might as well.
you walked in with your daughter.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. You want to get every single thing you can. Because like I said last episode, there could be some type of hiccup. You could be sentenced to life for murder, but there could be some little piece of evidence that
was missed.
Caused a whole mistrial, and then you have a new trial, and then you could be out.
Yeah.
You're not. That's why people want life in prison instead of the death sentence.
Oh,
100%.
See, and I never thought of it that way.
There's a chance. It might be 1%, but there's a chance they could get out.
Do they not have the same opportunity when they do get the death penalty? Because, okay,
they
hear me out. Death penalty is years.
No,
it's not immediate.
There are mandatory appeals that have to happen when you get sentenced to the death penalty. So, yes, they do.
So, it could happen still.
But the longer you live, the more things change.
Yes.
So, there could be some law that they can start.
Or somebody could come forward or whatever.
Anything. Yes.
Okay. Because it's not a short time for them to be on death row.
No, it is not.
So,
you're right.
I mean, even if you get sentenced to death, you still have the odds that it could
even if you don't
change.
At least in Louisiana, even if you don't want to appeal, if you've been sentenced to death, it's mandatory.
They have to make you appeal.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Your attorneys have to, yes. You have to appeal something.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Okay.
God, I hope I'm not wrong about that.
I didn't know.
Episode 303
Maybe
starts
we're wrong.
with Tammy's correction.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call this segment.
Yes.
Maybe we're wrong.
Yeah.
The
Maybe
IRS
we're wrong.
death row episode.
We totally should do that, though.
Yes.
We should do a whole episode of backtracking and being like, yeah, we researched this and we fucked up.
All right. So,
okay.
Tell me what they did this fucker.
I know you're ready. I know you're ready for the end, but I still have 2 pages.
Okay. Let's go.
Because most of this is like, just listen.
Okay.
So January 13, 2026, he goes to trial for the murder, and he also gets 2 other charges added. The defense's key witness took the stand, which was Juliana, of course, because we've bought her time already. She went through the whole day of what happened in the bedroom during the murder. So this is her whole on the stand. This is her account, not in panic mode. This is her testimony saying this is what happened. So before they asked, there's a caveat. Before they asked about the FetLife profile, I do want you to know that there was a division between the police. There was a discrepancy.
All right.
That it was over the device handling. And that the information pertaining to the creation of the FetLife profile said that there was absolutely no way to confirm or deny that Krystin had lost custody or did not have possession of her devices during the time that the profile was created.
Okay.
Implying that Krystin could, and because this is such a new trial, I feel like I need to say this. She could have been the one to create the profile on FetLife. And that would completely knock down the case against Brennan when it comes to why Joseph Ryan was in the house. After the report was published, the detective was moved to another unit and was taken off this case. So after he said, I can't confirm or deny that she created this profile, they said, all right, you're off.
You reassigned.
And a lot of the detectives that they questioned said the same thing. There are 2 narratives. Decide which one you're going to fucking be on.
Yeah.
Pick the right one is basically what they told them.
Right.
So but I also can align with exactly what he's saying. If you can't prove that this device was in Chandler's hand and not mine when this was created,
then you can't.
You can't.
You can't lie. I get that. You can't. But here's the thing. Regardless of whether she created it or not, there didn't need to be any stabbing and shooting.
No,
going on.
100%. And I don't think that was ever the intent. If she made the profile, that none of this would have been going on.
Right.
Other than, hey, maybe I shot the guy because he's about to stab my wife because that's what I think's happening.
Yeah.
I could get on board with that. And that's it. Krystin would still be alive. Joseph would still be alive because nobody else would have been fucking shooting him. Like, it would have been a totally different story. So I wanted to make sure that you guys and the listeners knew that that's something that happened and it was a little questionable. I do agree with him in saying we can say what the device did. We can't say who had the device. I think that
goes without saying.
It does, but there was a whole thing.
Okay.
Like it was a whole, like the guy got completely removed. They had to bring a whole nother expert in. Like it was a whole big deal. And his attorney was like, well, this is what the police is saying.
Yeah.
So how can y'all deny what the police is saying? So
I feel like they need to talk to Joseph's customers and see if they have any bad reviews, man.
And like any of them are going to come forward.
Yeah, I don't think that there was ever any issue or indication that he had ever had that he ever had anything other than the object of pleasure.
Yes.
In mind. So I put on here, do with that what you will. I just felt like it needed to be said.
Okay.
Now, they asked Juliana about her relationship with Brennan and about what led to the conversations about the murder. They asked her about the FetLife profile. And they also asked her if she was present when the FetLife profile was created. And she said yes.
Okay.
So for me, in my heart, that confirmed enough for me.
She can say that.
Yes.
But an investigator cannot say that.
Exactly. They had to do with the data and information that they had in a truthful way. So all the communications came strictly from Krystin's devices, which means her cell phone and her laptop. Nobody's picking up and using my cell phone to create a fucking profile. My laptop just chills.
Mm-hmm.
So Juliana told them that she would go and she'd get Krystin's laptop from her bag each night and communicate. And that they were so desperate to have this meeting happen that Juliana got on the phone with Joseph Ryan. Joseph Ryan was surprised about her accent and like the way the profile was created. It wasn't like she was a foreign person. Mm-hmm. She would talk with him as Krystin. Juliana also told the jury that the morning of, Brennan messaged Joseph Ryan before leaving for McDonald's to go wait until Juliana says, hey, he's here. She tells him that she was to wait for Joseph to show up and let Brennan know. And the three of them would walk into the house through the basement and walk upstairs. Brennan pulled out his gun and she did the same, which means she had a gun on her prior to.
Right.
They bust the door open and Christina, this is where it gets really sad, y'all. Christina yells to Brennan, he has a knife. So Brennan shoots Joseph Ryan. Krystin yells to Juliana to call 911. That is why that original phone call was made.
But here's the thing. How do we know? Okay, so this is Juliana saying what supposedly really happened. Okay, so he goes into the bedroom. Krystin has no idea what the fuck is going on because she didn't make this profile or whatever. She's not communicating with this guy.
No, Juliana is.
But Krystin doesn't know why this guy's in her room.
Yes, she's like, what the fuck? He has a knife. And the guy's coming in like, we're going to do fucking rough sex. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He has a knife.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the original 911 call was made.
Right.
Was because Krystin told Juliana, fucking call 911. This guy should not be in her house.
Right. And the hang up.
And she calls. Because she's like, oh, well, somebody's saying call 911. That's what I'm going to do, not knowing any better. And I say not knowing any better, and I'm not trying to discredit her involvement because she was fucking involved. She was part of this whole scheme.
Yeah.
But I guess maybe not thinking. So she calls 911. Brennan looks at Juliana and he's like,
so what happened?
I was like almost at climax too.
Yeah. You were like, and I was like, wait, are we recording?
What the fuck? Okay, so if we're broken up here, guys, it's fine. So he looks at her and he's like, fucking hang up the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't hear him say anything, but that's, like, get the fuck, what the fuck are you doing? So she hangs up that phone call. And Juliana says this was so hard to watch. I don't think that she knew that this is how this was going to go down. She turned away. She saw that Joseph was moving and told Brennan he was moving. And then she shot him the second time. In her own words, there was no direction by Brennan to shoot him the second time.
Okay.
And I think, who knows? So the defense really lays into her about not knowing details because they go through and they ask, like, okay, well, what time were y'all supposed to do this? Or what was the conversation that you and Brennan had?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know. I can't recall. I don't know. I don't know the time. I don't know the date.
She's not looking credible
at all. So they call the detective that wrote the report saying that they couldn't say, if she lost control of the device. He basically says the exact same thing. The defense also hired an expert to testify. That expert says the exact same thing. We can't determine who had what and all of that. So, surprise, Brendan takes the stand.
Which is the stupidest thing you can do.
And the lawyer or the judge was like, do you understand, sir, that you don't have to take the stand? And he's like, yes, ma'am. Fun fact, the lawyer that did, or why do I keep saying lawyer? I'm frazzled. The judge that did this case was the same judge that did the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So she's like, I did the pinnacle of my life. He's like, or she's like, you don't have to. And he's like, yes, ma'am, I understand. So
she's like, this is just fucking white
you're
trash.
A fucking idiot.
White trash mac and cheese right now. Like,
I lived the prime of my fucking judge career. So before this moment, we hadn't heard anything from him on the record whatsoever. What are we on time?
We're
fine.
Well, the last time I looked, we were over an hour. But
see if the audio is recording.
So,
I'm sorry, we are over an hour. Okay. So before that moment,
yes, the audio is still recording, so we do have a full audio.
Okay, cool. Thank God. Okay, so before this moment, we hadn't heard anything from him. They asked him about the affair. He admits that he had affairs in the past, but of course we know that he wants to throw Krystin under the bus and say she had affairs too.
Yeah, but that has fucking do.
They always do that though.
But bro,
they always do that.
That has no reason to. Okay, I get you. I hear you. I'm going to shut up and let you finish.
So he tells her that she told him that she was interested in bondage and that he wasn't interested in harming her in any type of sexual violence way.
But I will fuck a whole bunch of other girls.
All the au pairs.
Yeah.
Which there's no indication that the other au pair and him had an affair, just this
all
one.
The other sugar babies.
Yes. So they have no, and I think this was like, maybe they were like, we didn't see any porn, but they were like, we have no digital indicator that she was interested in this type of thing.
Yeah.
So he says that when he saw the car in the driveway, that he got emotional and that he never thought that
she would actually do it,
that she would be in some type of sexual encounter this way. He says that he saw the car. He says that he never told Juliana to come into the house with him, and he never told her to bring the daughter, which to me, that's him like, well, I didn't tell her to fucking bring, so why am I being charged with sexual or with child endangerment?
Mm-hmm.
He tells them that his wife was nude, and I didn't write this, but he was saying that she was all on all fours, and Joseph was behind her, and that he panicked. He's never been panicked this so much in his whole life. He yelled out, "Police!" And at that moment, he shot Joseph and began to stab his wife because Joseph began to stab his wife. He says that he stabbed her 2 times, that Joseph stabbed her 2 times. That's important.
How many stab wounds did you
I'm about to tell you. He says that Krystin told him that she was bleeding out and that she was so sorry and that she loved him, and that he finally sees that Juliana's in the room and he tells her to call 911. She comes out of the bathroom. She sees that Joseph Ryan is has hit Brennan, and so then she shoots Joseph, killing him. The prosecution has their turn. The first thing they ask him was that he says that he saw Joseph Ryan stab her twice. And she says that she had 7 stab wounds. Who stabbed the other 5 times?
Right.
He's like, well, I mean, I couldn't tell. Maybe he had stabbed her other times before.
Yeah.
She asked him about saying that he saw her on her phone before he left. And he's like, well, I saw her with her phone and not on her phone. They wanted to know why the daughter was in the basement. He felt like that they were safe in the basement, even though there was an intruder in the house.
Oh, my God.
So all the things that he said made 0 sense.
He just dug himself a deeper grave.
It just made 0 sense in the normal human mindset. He contradicted himself way too many times. So in closing, they gave what they had. One saying that Juliana was lying to save her ass, and the other side was saying that Brennan was lying to save his ass. So it was about 50-50 on what the jury would say.
Right.
They both basically gave similar encounters, but it was so different on how we led to the ending.
Right.
So they find him guilty.
Good.
On murder for both counts, Krystin and Joseph Ryan. Shortly after, Juliana went, and this is the kicker, she went to court for her sentencing because obviously she already pled guilty to involuntary manslaughter. Yeah. The judge was like, you knew what the fuck you were doing. You're not fucking stupid. You're getting sentenced to 10 years in prison, period. You'll be deported after.
That's still not much.
It's not much.
But it's more than a year.
I think they just kind of were like, you were manipulated into doing this.
So she's, yeah. So
10 years back, then she goes back to Brazil.
Yeah.
So Brennan, he was convicted on 2 counts of aggravated murder and faces mandatory life sentence. And with his sentencing will happen May 8th, 2026. He was found guilty, the 2 counts. He was also found guilty on child endangerment. And I don't know what the other one was, child abuse.
So make sure you write yourself a note.
To come back to it.
Episode 302.
Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Bastard boy gets sentenced in May.
Yes. So Virginia, at the bottom of this, it says Fairfax County, Virginia. They have aggravated, I can't even fucking talk. Virginia. Because okay. Aggravated murder in Virginia carries a mandatory life sentence with no possibility of a parole.
Oh.
So he's going to be in life.
Yeah.
No matter what. And that's all I have because I'm drunk.
Thank you. Have another sip out of your
I have to go first.
Okay. All right. I'll remember that.
Because you're a pro at it doing drunk. And I'm like, I can't talk anymore.
Are you kidding me? Last episode, I went first and I was sober and I still couldn't talk. I said literally so many things wrong.
I watched one of the episodes the other day and I'm like, I am so drunk. I'm like, that's real great. Good job, Kirsten. That's awesome.
Okay, guys. You may or may not
have video.
Be able to watch this on YouTube, but
you'll hear it on YouTube though. We'll still put it on YouTube.
I don't know. Antonio, can you address that, please?
Yeah. You got that, man.
Shout out Antonio.
He could do a fade out and then a fade back in.
Can you imagine like the gap between? Hey, if Antonio can do that, he's a fucking boss.
He could do like a fade out and like how we used to have it with the old logo on the screen instead of video.
However long there's a gap.
Yeah.
Just put the logo up there.
All right. We love y'all.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being Patreon supporters. Patreon. Did I get it right?
You got it. Good job. I'm proud of you.
Grits. If you'd like to help support the show, go on to Facebook, go on to our page and our group, go onto YouTube and visit our website.
Love us.
I'm going to have Antonio post some pictures of the Spanish Town Parade.
Yes.
On there and the 300th episode.
Yes.
And okay.
Y'all go watch the 300th episode. It's really good.
Love y'all. Tell your mom and them to listen. We're going to let Zydeco Mike take us out.
Bye.